Hey guys, so I'm going to be showing you how to trim your American Girl doll's hair if they need it. But if you're under the age of 18, then I would ask your parents' permission before doing this. But my Nicki has really dry ends. Even though I straightened her hair, the ends are still pretty dry. So I'll probably be trimming, well, I will be trimming them off. Just not sure how much yet. But you can always trim off more if you need to. I would say start trimming off little by little, and then so you don't trim off too much, because you know you can't undo that. So what you're gonna need is a doll with dry ends and a scissors, also a spray bottle with water in it, and your doll brush. The only reason you want to use water is it just makes the hair a little bit easier to work with, which is why when you get a haircut, they wet down your hair. I have cut doll hair before, so I've had some experience, but I'm not a hairdresser by any means. So just wet her hair and brush it out. And then what you're going to do is take your scissors. I'm just using this one because it's the sharpest one we have. And I'm just going to go down with my two fingers like this. Let me pan down a little bit so you can see. I have put Kleenex down. You can use a plastic bag, but I just use Kleenex so it makes the cleanup easier. So you're just going to take your two fingers and you're just going to grab a section of hair like this, and you're going to go at the hair at an angle. So like this, and you're just going to start snipping. You can do blunt ends, meaning you can just cut straight across, but this way is a lot easier. You don't cut through as much hair at once. Brush this. I'm just going to do the same thing. Actually, you probably want this section to look at when you're cutting. I'm just going to grab a little bit of the old so you can see where to cut or how short to cut her hair. And there we go, there's another one we just did. So I'm just going to cut the rest of her hair and I'll be right back. So now that I am done trimming her hair, you're just going to want to see if it's all the same length. Just brushing it out, and that looks about the same. And I'm going to see if the front sections are the same too, which is important. So let me just brush some hair to the front here. Okay, I'm going to hold her up. So this side looks a little bit longer, if you can somewhat tell. So what I'm going to do is just trim a little bit off the front to make them about the same length. When it's normally hanging, you don't want it to be like in her face, because then it's obviously going to be the same length. But you just have to have her hair how it normally would be. Alright, I'm just going to cut just very little off this. Just checking to make sure it's all the same length. And once it dries, you can probably tell if she needs more of a trim. So obviously I'm going to wait for it to dry and then I will cut more off, but I won't do it in this video. I'll do it on my own because I figured you guys seen enough of me trimming doll hair. I hope this video was helpful for you. You can put like a plastic bag over her so she doesn't get hair all over her clothes, but it comes off pretty easily. So I mean, I've used Grace's coat, and I'll show you all of her trimmings. So I'm just gonna pick up the Kleenex and just fold it all up. And now you can throw it in your trash, and it's a pretty easy cleanup. So I hope, again, this video was helpful for you. And if it was, please be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. Again, I can't stress this enough. Please don't cut your doll's hair if they don't need it. If you want them to have, you know, like shorter hair, I guess that's okay, but I would ask parents' permission first if, you know, you're younger age. I am 19, almost 20, so, you know, I can do this to my dolls if I'd like, and I don't need parents' permission. Just be sure to ask, or even have one of your parents do it for you. If they don't want you doing it, they might do it for you. But if they don't, I guess just don't cut their hair without their permission. Just please don't. I don't want to be reliable for people's dolls' hair that's cut like a boy's because they kept messing up. So yeah, just please ask permission. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.